Body, all praise be to the Most High God right over there. All praise be to the Most High God. Yeah, you ain't white, I know. And also, just want to give a shout out to L.I.V.E products. L.I.V.E products. Live now, we live now. Here's some of the products on sale right now. We got peanut punch right here. It's frozen. Everything's frozen. We got fruit punch. I'm going to put these inside of the thing right now and load up as I get out of here. We got some orange juice. So we got punches, we got drinks, we got fruit punch, we got orange juice, we got grapefruit juice. We got beetroot punch, peanut punch, beetroot punch, and we got some sea moss. Woo-wee, sea moss. All healthy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Got some healthy stuff there. What I got there? Yeah, orange juice small. We also got Morby. Some Morby here. It's frozen. It's kind of defrosting now. Some Morby. And we also got, that's about it in terms of flavors, I think. Oh, we also got sorrel, but it's small. Oh, we also got lime. We got lime too. This is lime. It's small. I'm going to bring these out because I'm not about to move. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. God damn. All right, we got, yeah. Did I say fruit punch? I did. Okay. And we also got sorrel, but it's small. Small drinks obviously cost less. For people in the Trinidad and Tobago area, we got these drinks. The small drinks cost you $4. You return the bottle to me. The next purchase will be $3. And the big drinks, they cost $10. But if you return the bottle to me, they will be $9. The big punches cost $15. So we got some sorrel there. This is all sorrel. So I'm just kind of taking them out the refrigerator here. Yeah, the small sorrel here costs $4. But you return the bottles to me because I keep the bottles, save me money, recycle them. It'll cost $3. All right, cool. So I encourage my customers to use the drinks. Yes, this is an impromptu stream. Restore the Snyderverse. As we know, Henry Cavill is Superman, right? And we about to talk a little bit. You guys can give me your feedback on what you want to say and what would you like me to discuss in more detail. I'll just go through some things as I'm moving around. I'm moving around to get out of here because I got to get out of here. So I'm pretty much hitting the road right about now. If you guys got any questions for me, please feel free to share the questions you have, or if you have anything you want to say. Hold on one second. Cool. So I'm loading up my stuff, getting ready to leave here. So let me just talk a little bit, right? I'm going to talk a little bit about Henry Cavill as Superman, which is really cool to see how comic book like Henry Cavill Superman really is. You know, there's the narrators that, you know, Henry Cavill Superman is not comic book like, but he is very much comic book like. Very much like the comics, right? And we start giving you some examples. Of course, in the comics, they don't really talk too much about Superman. There is a Superboy series, of course, but we don't really have a lot of story on Clark as he was growing up, right? And that's an interesting thing to talk about in the comics. We have Superboy. But we don't have actually a lot of information on Clark's childhood. Just like how we have Batman Year One, but really not a lot of people covered the early life of Batman, how he became Batman. So, yeah, we know the general story about his parents dying and stuff, but we didn't know when he first started off as Batman, what it was like and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So Christopher Nolan and David Goyer, they sort of filled in the blanks of Batman, and that trilogy was kind of like a whole arc of Batman that we got to know about, right? So, Henry Cavill's Superman is probably the most comprehensive Superman story we're getting. We're actually getting how he comes to be the Superman that you and I love. So when people say, "Oh, you know what? I want something in between Superman 2025 and Henry Cavill's Superman," it's pretty funny to hear because Henry Cavill's Superman hasn't finished his journey. Henry Cavill's Superman is on a hero's journey, and part of that hero's journey is where he has to succumb to the anti-life, and then he has to turn around and come back and be the Superman that we all know and love. So he has to go through a certain arc. You understand what I'm saying? And I always realized that Zack Snyder had a bigger picture. And a lot of fans wanted Superman to just be Superman, just like that. Boom. But really and truly, as we all know, people who are exceptionally nice in life and they seem to be very understanding about different situations and seem to be able to manage us, it's because of their experiences, because they went through similar experiences to the people going through their difficult experiences. They're able to have a mastery over that, right? Because of their journey in life. And because of that, they're able to talk to other people about their experiences and help them through their experiences so they don't have to go through the same things they went through. And I think that's why I like Zack Snyder's take of Superman, because now we're seeing, oh, so Superman had to go through all these different things before he could actually be the Superman that we all know. I like that. I like that take. You know what I mean? And it's great to, as I would say, it's great to really get somebody who gets Superman in that sort of way. That's David Goyer, of course, the brilliant David Goyer, who did also Krypton on Sci-Fi. Is the one that piloted that, and I just think it's a great thing to see that happening. You know what I mean? So it's really great to see that happening up in here. Up in here. We got some people that need to get muted. We got some butts up in here, it looks like. All right, you just got timed out. And you just got timed out. Yeah. Whoops. We're not going to have no butts up in here, you know, tracking down me to try and spam my site. It ain't going to happen up in here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to learn your lesson. I different. Christ I am disciples different up in here. So I find that Superman story is appealing to me, and I think a lot of other people, because now we get to see how Superman comes to be the Superman that we all love and appreciate. You know, I was like I said in yesterday's stream, a lot of people try to say that this is gritty, dark Superman. No, not at all. Not at all. There's nothing gritty or dark about Superman. Never has been. It's just that you got to understand, Superman's all about, you know, everybody feels he just was the guy who, just was positive all the time and trying to inspire people all the time. And no, it was a process. And I like that. I like the process because that's how it is in real life. People who become very understanding, they may have a predisposition to being kind to people and stuff, but the way how they grow to deal with different situations and to handle different things and to mature as people is because of experiences. That's why older people seem to be wiser, right? So I like how Superman, we see him in this positive light more and more and more. And even the world he's in starts to see him as a positive light. And he starts to inspire other metahumans who come out of being hidden away and stuff like that. And I just like it. I like it. I like the movie overall. And yes, he didn't get a whole lot of dialogue, especially as Superman. But what he had, he really optimized it and really put a lot of emotion and feeling into it. And I think that's one of the dopest things you could do. Okay, I think I'm done there. All right, so I'm going to catch you guys later. I am Christ the Am Disciple. This was a brief stream. Sorry I couldn't do more. Don't forget to smash the like button if you want to smash the like button. Of course, I ain't got no hate in my heart for nobody out here, so y'all can speak your mind. But if you start like spamming stuff and starting to say a lot of stuff, I'm going to put you in timeout. Okay? Pieces to everybody. Y'all have a good one. I do believe we will restore the Snyderverse, which is a good thing. And I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.